Right, so a little insight on the planning out of this area. So we've got all these paths which have been screeded ready for these clays to go in this way, so 50mm by 100 that way. So we're doing a chevron centre run, so the angles will change. So I'm dry laying these out, so making sure that these points here line up that part of that square. So all these points will hit these bricks. Dry lay these out so that the joints mean that it ends up the same here, because when I just dry laid it a minute ago, I did the joints tighter and it was nowhere near, but over that distance, just spread them out 1mm. I now want to pick a measurement through there to that point and then see what the measurement is on these runs, so I can see how it ends up there, and hopefully I can tweak it so I can make it work. Doesn't matter so much down here because we've got a step going in, so we can make this step whatever size we like. So I'll end it where it has symmetry along there to there, for instance, and then it reaches on the point on the end. Joint sizes are all pretty similar as well, so that's really good. So all this planning time will pay off dividends in terms of aesthetics and avoiding unwanted cuts. Now we're going to have this same chevron arrow centre line coming through the main paths. So it comes through to the centre square, which is by the front door, and then we'll have a diamond, so it'll come into the diamond, and this leads off. This is my marked centre line here going through, so I'm just checking everything's square. I see that all works perfectly. That determines where these bricks land. I'll neaten these up, these are just rough off cuts, so that means I'll have some 3/4 in there, and this diamond will just be a pattern which I want to just make the bricks get continuously smaller into the centre, and then the bond off these will just carry on, but just off this directional chevron centre. So the square works on all corners. That's the same measurement that way, that way, that way, vice versa. So that's completely square but diamond, so tilted, obviously running through with the string line. And this is going to be the main feature point by the front door. These will lead off that one that way, they'll lead off that way,